Hello everybody, welcome back to All Things Jazzy. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications and give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so in this video, we're going to be making this delicious, beautiful Oreo pound cake. Let's go ahead and hop into it. Okay, so we're going to start off by adding in 1 cup of butter. So I'm going to go ahead and put my 2 sticks in here, which is equivalent to 1 cup. You do want to make sure that your butter is soft to touch. So softened butter at room temperature. Okay, I am also adding in a 1/2 cup of butter flavored Crisco. This is the butter flavored Crisco shortening. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add in my 3 cups of sugar. Okay, I am going to use my hand mixer to go ahead and mix this up until it forms like a creamy texture. Okay, so now I am going to go ahead and just scrape the sides and scrape the bottom of the bowl. Okay, so now I'm going to mix my eggs in 1 by 1. I will be adding a total of 5 eggs. Okay, so now I'm going to be adding in 2 teaspoons of flavor. I'm going to use some cookie nip and also some cookies and cake flavoring from Hobby Lobby. Then I'm just going to use my hand mixer to go ahead and mix that up as well. Okay, so now to do another scrape of the sides and the bottom of the bowl, again to just make sure everything is mixed up and incorporated together. Now I'm going to start by adding in my 3 cups of flour. I am only going to add a little bit at a time and mix it in after I add each bit. Okay, so now as I add a little bit of flour, I am going to go ahead and start adding in my liquid. This is buttermilk, so I am adding just a little bit of the buttermilk as well. And I'm just going to gradually add the rest of my ingredients in and then mix it in with my hand mixer. And when I get to the last portion of the flour, you will see me use a whisk to go ahead and mix the rest of it in. This will just ensure that you don't over mix. Okay, so I do have a fresh pack of Oreos here. I'm going to use a whole roll of Oreos. I'm going to add the whole roll to a plastic bag. Go ahead and fold it over to keep it from coming out while I'm using this rolling pin to go ahead and smash and chop these up. Okay, so now that these are all chopped up, I'm just going to go ahead and add half the bag into my cake mixture. And I'm going to go ahead and just fold it in with my little spatula here. Okay, something that I usually do before I start mixing up my cake and everything is grease or butter my pan. So I am using the butter flavored Crisco. I am just going to go ahead and rub this all around this bundt pan. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and just add some flour to the bottom of the pan. I am going to off camera dump it out. I just flip it upside down and just tap it so that all the flour gets all over the pan. Add my cake mixture in. And then we're going to bake this at 325 degrees. My oven does cook for about an hour at that temperature for the cake to be completely done. Okay, so now that the cake is in the oven, we're going to go ahead and make the icing. So we're going to use some powdered sugar. I am going to use 2 cups. I'm adding in 1 cup of powdered sugar here, and then I'm going to be adding in 2 tablespoons of coffee creamer. This is sweet Italian cream. You can use heavy whipping cream as well. You can also use milk. Okay, so then I added in also some finely chopped Oreo crumbs. I will link a video to that below. And I'm going to go ahead and just use my hand mixer to mix that all together. Okay, so stopping midway, I am going to go ahead and scrape the side of the bowl and the bottom just to make sure that everything again gets incorporated and mixed in. Okay, so now I'm going to add in that other cup of powdered sugar. And I'm also going to add in 2 more tablespoons of the coffee creamer that I'm using. And I'm going to mix that with my spatula first just to keep the powder from just flying everywhere. And again, scraping the sides and the bottom while I'm doing that. Then I'll go ahead and use my hand mixer to go ahead and mix it up. Okay, so my mixture is still pretty thick, so I'm just going to add in just a little bit more of the coffee cream. I'm adding in 2 more tablespoons. Sometimes you just have to eyeball it until you get the correct consistency. Okay, y'all, so this icing is to go. It smells really good. It has our Oreos in it, just to blend in well with the Oreo pound cake that's going to be coming out the oven. Okay, so I did go ahead and I took this out the oven and I let it set to cool off. So now I'm just going to flip it over, and I am actually going to leave it sitting like this, but for the sake of time you won't see that. I'm sitting upside down for a little bit. And I am going to hit it and just tap on the top of the bottom of the pan just so that the cake will come out smoothly. Ooh, doesn't that look good? It's still warm to touch. I'm going to show you what's going to happen if you add your icing on while it is warm to touch. Okay, so adding this icing to the cake while it's still warm, this is just going to go ahead and it's going to soak in. It's just going to soak in and you're going to see the print. Okay, so here you're able to see what the icing just soaked into the cake. So now the cake is cool enough for me to go ahead and add the icing. So I'm going to go ahead and just add the icing to it. I'm going to add some chopped Oreos, some more of the Oreo crumbs, and some Oreos to the middle, and we will be all done. Guys, this cake is so good. If you happen to make it, leave me a comment. Let me know how yours turned out and how you like it. That's the end of my video. Thanks for watching. Bye.